We're here at Maker Faire 2007, and look at this. What can you tell us about it?
Das is Sputnik, famous Russian satellite. Orbit Earth 47 days, I think, I don't know. 1959, maybe. First in space, 1952. 1913, very early in space. It's Sputnik. I circle Earth. I like the orbit. Can no orbit. Eccentric elliptical orbit. It is also perhaps the silliest hat ever.
I like that.
So, it lights up.
So what got you into this? What's your day job? What's your history?
Gosh.
What do you want to tell us about you?
What do I want to tell you about myself? I'm just an artist and a maker and freak. I used to work for many years in visual effects for film at Industrial Light and Magic, and then started to go to Burning Man and kind of got sucked into that. Quit my job at ILM and kind of got into full-time participating in this community, making, realizing really stupid giant art projects and small ones equally dumb.
So do you help others then who are trying to make something and do you help others who need technical help? And
I've produced some of my own projects for several years. We ran a giant series of art pieces / vintage jazz casinos and nightclubs out in the distant playa. And subsequently, I've been helping a lot of other people with their projects. It's a really kind of a stone soup sort of thing where someone sets forward a notion and then we all sort of jump in with whatever skills we each have to help it all come together. And it seems to flow up. Hello, sir.
You gonna put it on?
Oh, absolutely.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, not at all. The process seems to happen very organically, and all it really takes is one person to actually believe that whatever their idea is can actually happen. And as ridiculous as that idea can be, it almost always comes to fruition, though never quite as the way you might have envisioned it at the beginning. There's something particularly remarkable about collaborative projects. I'm sorry. Collaborative projects, especially large-scale collaborations, in that with very limited resources, because most if not everything that we do is non-commercial and not the sort of thing that appeals to the fine art world, not going to be shown in galleries, certainly not saleable. It's more participatory, site-specific, and ephemeral, and usually really just eccentric, esoteric notions that people want to bring into existence. And it seems to do those large projects without funding, you have to rely on that larger community. And by engaging with them and all of them participating to make it happen, it has to become a collaboration and it can't be autocratic. And so you may start with a notion, but what you eventually get to is invariably a product of all the different people who lent their time and energy and talents to making it. So it's
I enjoy the result.
Thank you. It's a very, well, this was a solo piece in honor of Yuri's night. It's kind of a bug. Once you start actually making things, you just keep, it's like a switch is flipped, and there's that idea that instead of just consuming things, you can now create things. And that permission, for some people, at least initially, who come to it through Burning Man, that they seem to only give themselves that permission at Burning Man. In that specific context, that specific time and location, a lot of people seem to think anything is possible there. And I think that's, well, it's a product of a lot of things. But once that switch is flipped, most people after a while start to realize that anything is possible anywhere. And that same alchemical process can be brought back into every other day of the year. And so if you have an idea like this, which literally occurred to me about a week before Yuri's night, you can make it. I built it in about a day.
Wow.
It's just an acrylic sphere with a lot of hot melt glue and some spray paint and a baseball helmet and some a lot of spray paint, hot melt glue, basically.
It works.
So,
thank you very much.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Thank you.